Hello, beautiful soul. Welcome back to the Tarot Closet. Welcome. If you're new to the channel, thank you so much for joining me. My name is Christine. Welcome to another All Signs love reading. All Signs love tarot reading. A love reading for all zodiac signs. This is not a reading where I am time stamping. This is a reading that if you found yourself here, there is a reason. You're meant to be here. This is a fated connection. It means there is a message for you. So welcome again. Before we get into your reading, which we're going to do really in just a moment here because I'm feeling kind of an urgency actually, I just want to mention that all the decks that are coming in are below, linked below. You'll also find all the playlists, all zodiac signs, more all signs love readings connected to today's reading. If you are on a twin flame journey, there are very long, very in-depth twin flame readings, and that was interesting. A whole lot more, so feel free to explore the playlists in the description. Also, you can find them on the channel, of course. Remember, this is a general reading, so take what resonates for you and let the rest go. I would really appreciate it and be so very grateful if you took the time to like today's video and subscribe to the Tarot Closet if you have not. This keeps the channel moving and growing. So thank you so much. I appreciate it. And of course, it goes without saying thank you for being here today. Let's see what is going on with your reading. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Please show us the cards. Aho. Wow. That was pretty clear and pretty fast. It's Cancer and energy. It's the Queen of Cups. This is an emotionally healing, emotionally supportive energy, an emotionally nurturing energy. And there is a cup here that this queen is holding with that in mind. Of course, this is Cancer and energy. I think this is something you have been waiting for. Let's see what else is coming through. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Please show us the cards. Aho. Interesting. So we can see here that this is a no contact, no communication, and or in separation reading. And as I say that, there's a validation here with the King of Swords, catty corner to the Four of Wands in reverse. So somebody might have moved out. There may have been some arguing around this connection. We're seeing the Two of Swords in reverse too. This is a lot of indecision, a lot of confusion around what to do, what to say, because we're seeing here where your person's energy is the strongest. The Ace of Swords, whoa, World card here. The Ace of Swords in the upright. So this is the clarity. This is somebody who's getting the clarity now. And of course, what does that mean? Because there's a healing energy. And we can see here in the minor arcana, the King of Swords in reverse, that yeah, there's a validation that you're not communicating. That's Gemini and Mercury energy. Can't even be you've been waiting, excuse me, for a message. And my throat chakra is starting to go nuts. Bear with me here. I'm just going to continue on. We're seeing catty corner here in the partnership placement. So we know that this is, by the way, it's Venus and Aries energy. We know that this is a connection that has been broken. Somebody possibly leaving home, but leaving the connection. Look what we have coming here. We have the Queen of Cups, and she's catty corner to the World card. So this is the future. This is divine timing. This is also communication, growth, movement, travel. It can be quite literally, somebody moving forward, as in planes, trains, automobiles. So we have, this is a runner. Look, this is a runner who has regret for running. It's the Lovers in reverse, okay? The Queen of Swords also coming in reverse. The High Priestess. The Moon card. This is feeling like yours as well. It's the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, so something wasn't working out here. This is also an indication that things need to be worked out. It's sort of like repair repair work. And it's connecting here with the Four of Wands. So, and this is the partnership placement. So what happened here? Clearly there was some dishonesty. And I also feel around that a bad decision. The Two of Swords is in reverse. It's somebody who's indecisive, who's a little bit confused, and may have made a bad decision, because the Lover's card is in reverse here. So they have regret for that decision that they made. Of course, this is Gemini energy. It's also Venus, the planet of love. And they're clear about that. Look, this is the Ace of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. And that is the clarity. And that's coming to your person, which we can see there is a lot of lack of clarity here. But they're clear about the regret. This is also connecting to us to the Seven of Swords, which is interesting. So this is a runner, and it's clear that it's somebody who has been dishonest. There may be, for some of you, some betrayal here. You can see that it was highly likely that there was some arguing, but there is a severing of the connection. And it needs to be worked out. It's the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. That's the Sun in Virgo. So that's also putting the Sun in reverse, which is a temporary energy of things not working out. The Ace of Swords not only has clarity about the regret for running. Look, this is a lot of the past. This is the past energy, but it's some of the current energy too, because I think they might still be on the run, but they're getting some clarity about what they need to do. They've been dishonest, having trouble also being honest. The King and the Queen of Swords are both in reverse. So it's a validation of what we know, that this is it's a no contact, no communication, and or in separation reading. But look what is happening here as well. Here in the Major Arcana, the Moon card. So a lot of the stuff that's been hidden, particular secrets, but also it's around emotions and has caused a lot of emotional energy. It's the Moon card. It's the Major Arcana, of course. It's Pisces energy, also Gemini and Cancer coming through. And it's connecting here with the Queen of Cups, and that's a healing energy. This is a communicating energy and an opening up in a new way energy. And it's interesting because they're just kind of leading themselves here. And there's also that energy of, what do you want here? Because the World card connected here with the High Priestess, by the way, this is Cancer, more Cancer energy, divine feminine energy as well. And that's bringing things to surface. And this is also, it's a lot of Magician energy for me today. And that's wanting to renew the spark, go to possibly somewhere deeper with you. And that's around emotions here. That's, of course, around this love. And it's connecting with the World card. So this is your person from the past and recent. I want to say recent past, but it could be farther back for some of you coming in, wanting to get closer to their true purpose. There is a lot of soulmate energy here today, also seen within the Lover's card. For some of you, this is twin flame, no communication energy. It's not going to be for everybody. But there's a lot of that energy here. And a lot of soulmate energy here in this connection that has been broken, severed. They're coming back in here. Is it a life-changing decision that they're coming in? Are they making an offer that is going to be life-changing here? And what do you want to do with that? It's leaning towards there. It's the energy that I'm feeling. This can oftentimes, and it's just really interesting because it's not real clear within what we're seeing here right now, but this can be marriage proposal energy. So I'm also wondering for some of you, because the Four of Wands can also be, a marriage card. It's a minor arcana, energies, outcomes change based on free will. Everyone has free will. So the future, the trajectory can be changed based on somebody's decisions. The future is not fixed, but we see what's on their mind here. There have been obstacles, but this is like moving toward a goal that it is also, I have to say that, we know was interrupted, but may not have reached the potential. What are they running toward now? Well, they're running toward the Nine of Cups. There's a lot of clarity coming through here. Nine of Swords. This is Gemini energy, and it's Mars energy, and that is the planet of action. It's it's, you know, the desire, the drive, some conflicting energy as well. And it's the beginning and the end. Now, this is a Gemini card, but that Mars energy brings in some Aries and some Scorpio energy. And there's both the end here, of course, because it's kind of where you end up, you know. There's just some grief and some sadness around waiting as somebody is stuck in the Eight of Swords. But we also see it's sort of the beginning as well of this runner who has clarity, who is running toward what? It's the Nine of Cups. This is Jupiter and Pisces energy. This is the wishes, fulfillment energy, wishes coming true. This owl is ready to fly, I feel, and make those wishes come true. And it's interesting because, of course, it's the Nine of Cups. It's 9 cups here, and that's things coming to fruition. That is attainment. That is fulfillment. And what is here? It's the Queen of Cups. So there's another cup coming in here, bringing us into the 10 of Cups. It's a really healing cup. I mean, it's the Queen of Cups. It's filled with healing, nurturing, emotional energy. So is this a message or a communication? Because we know that that hasn't been happening. And there's kind of an impasse here. There might be some power struggles between kind of who's going to write first or who's going to talk first. I mean, you can see that. But we also see it's clear that it's connected to the King of Swords energy. This is opening up. This is revealing what hasn't been revealed. And my eyes are really itchy. It's judgment energy coming through here. And, well, yeah, that's the emotional energy. It's full because the conscious, the sun, has shown on the subconscious here. And it's illuminating this nocturnal energy. And this owl who's all about inner transformations, self-actualization, is seeing something here. Yeah, is wanting to communicate in a new way. And look, it's interesting because it's also the divine timing here within the animals, the hare, the rabbit, which represents love, matters of the heart, but also new beginnings. The squirrel, who is it's like a squirrel, you know, squirreling things away, is going around and collecting things for the winter. It's an energy of kind of seeing ahead. And this crustacean has been moved out of the way. That's been blocking that emotional energy. So this might be a message coming in, but it can also be that this communication is in person. Let's see. But this is bringing us into that 10 of Cups. That's Mars and Pisces energy. And that is building a life together. For some, building a family or going back into building a life or building a family. It can also be blending families, introducing families, because, you know, they have a lot of regret. What are they regretting? They're regretting lying, for sure. They're regretting running as well. And look where the running, excuse me, my throat, there it goes again. The running, the possible betrayal for some of you, the dishonesty, look where it got everybody. It's here in that 9 of Swords. And that's caused a lot of regret. So your person is aware of that. There's a lot of clarity here in this Ace of Swords. You know, the sword is coming down here right next to this little baby owl egg. You know, you can see the egg is cracked open now. And it's like, yeah, it's that energy of, well, yeah, it's clarity. You know, it's clarity, it's information, it's seeing things differently. It's getting new ideas. It's also bringing some new conflicting energy. Interesting. Why is that? Let's see what that is. What is some of the idea that they're getting here? Well, we can see to open up and come along here and quite possibly offer something more than just truth and information, but, well, yeah, getting us either into the 10 of Cups or back into the 10 of Cups. It's the Knight of Pentacles coming in reverse. That's interesting. So, yeah, they have been both stubborn, I want to say. The Knight of Wands also in reverse. This is it looks like it might be an impulsive decision to come. This is somebody who's been really stubborn. And a lot of that is coming through for me too in making a decision or having made a bad decision. Because we can see that there's no communication, but there is a block, the lack of clarity, the confusion, the indecision. And we see the clarity coming here now, and quite literally, this egg cracking open, it's revealing a baby owl, and this is representing, well, yeah, it's new. It's new ideas. It's new information. It's new, it's clarity. The Knight of Wands coming in reverse. So that is an impulsive energy. The Knight of Pentacles is being stubborn. This person has been stubborn, but we also see where they're running toward. So we're going to keep this, and I want to show you what is going on. Some really interesting energy here, because it also revealed the Five of Wands in reverse. So it's wanting to be a bottoms up reading. So it's the Six of Swords. This is Mercury and Aquarius energy. So this is communication moving again. You can see that the icebergs, and they're frozen on top of the water, and that's the divine. It's things, it's divine timing for me. It's divine. The timing was off, when it was here. And that's also the emotional energy, and it's also the love around that. And we can see that the icebergs were over it. So, of course, that's representative, can't talk today, of seasons as well, passing possibly, of course, through winter. But we can also just quite literally see that it's melting and it's breaking up. The energy of coldness, of lack of communication, lack of clarity. This is a transitional energy, and it's things moving again. And this is the divine. It's the timing, coming into some timing here, which we see in the World card. It's the emotional energy moving again. It's the communication moving again. And that six is also representing harmony and healing. And that is, of course, with another person. And look, as that's happening, because it's clearing a path for this boat here, which is, of course, about travel and movement. And it's around this energy. This is Mercury energy. And that's the planet of the mind and the planet of communication. So this is opening up the clarity in the mind, which we see. It's clear now. They can see where they need to go, and it's moving. And it's moving as obstacles are moving. The Five of Wands is in reverse. This is Saturn and Leo energy. So these are the challenges, some of the obstacles. Perhaps for some of you, there may have been some games going on within your person. Okay, look at this. Yeah, wow, this is a real validation here of that movement. It's the Two of Wands, Mars and Aries energy, and it's the Three of Wands. And this is the Sun and Aries energy. So that's uprighting that Sun energy that we're also feeling here today. That's been in reverse. And that is, well, yeah, that's the new cycle. That's the outcome. That's moving toward, I want to say, the happy outcome, the joyous outcome, the successful outcome in divine time here. When we see in the Two of Wands that this is literally what you've been waiting for. It's this choice that they're making to move toward you. This is the energy of love. It's the idea of love. It's around matters of the heart, and it's the fastest energy, and you're also connected here. And this is the decision. So we know that they've been quite indecisive. We also know that they're coming in strong in this High Priestess energy of trusting what they need to do. There's a lot of clarity that's coming to your person. And that Lover's card in reverse, there's a lot of regret there. There's a lot of regret there. That's Archangel Raphael, the angel for healing what is broken, when it's in reverse. So there is this feeling of, are they too late? Is it possible? Do they have a chance? Because you can see that, I do still think that they're running, but we also see them running here towards that Nine of Cups. Your very first card here is the Queen of Cups, and that cup, that's the movements, the decision, and this is the divine timing, communication, growth. It's an expansive energy, and it's also an energy, I want to say, of teamwork, of coming together. And it can be physical travel again, that somebody here is coming from a distance or maybe even around the corner. But it's also that energy of just moving toward you. They're looking here at the divine, and it's interesting because it's kind of like they've come out of here now. Interesting. They've come out, and this is all completely melted now, and they're up here and they're looking back. And it's communication opening up very clearly. But how to do this, when to do this, divine timing for sure. Are there third parties? For some of you there are. It doesn't always mean that, you know. But we see in the Seven of Swords that, and by the way, that's Aquarius and Uranus energy, that something really, everything changed here. Both when your person ran from communication, from the connection, wasn't being honest, ran from the truth, wasn't being honest with themselves, with you, possibly another person. Some betrayal that can be here. We see that both changed this connection and it's changing it again as they get this clarity. And this is what you have been waiting for. And it's interesting because the Two of Wands energy is oftentimes connected for me to the World card. And that's making a choice to move toward, well, yeah, it's the travel. It's like a completion energy, you know. That can sometimes be endings. Where are you at with this? But this is not finished, this connection. It's not finished. And I don't think it's finished for either of you. And there's a validation for me that they're moving toward you. Again, it can be digitally, you know. And it can be that for some of you there is a long distance energy here that is felt. It's not going to be for everybody. They're holding on to 1-1 here, you know, and that's the inspired action. That's taking the action, and that is right smack dab in front of the sun. So that's getting that outcome, that new cycle. And that's also connecting us to the crown chakra, and that's finding a solution. There's 2 wands still here. You know, there's one over here. There's one kind of behind. I kind of feel like this is the 2 of you here. And that's the decision they're making to come that you have literally been waiting for. But what is that other wand, I'm wondering? You know, hello. That camera, I'm telling you, I think I need to figure out what's going on with it. It's getting worse. Anyway, I caught it in time. Yeah, this is the movement here that we see coming. And this is where it's wanting to go today. And I'm going to move some of the energy now. It's connecting right here with the Ace of Swords, with this idea, trying to find a way to come here. Thank you, Spirit Guides, Angels, and Ancestors. Please show us the cards. Aho. It's the Queen of Wands. Yeah, it's that wand energy. There it is. And look, you know, the Queen of Wands, this is connected. You can see all those sunflowers. They need this sun to grow. They're not growing without the sunflowers. And that's connecting to the crown chakra and the solution and finding a solution. And this Queen of Wands is, yeah, she's not short on confidence, I want to say. She's even wearing the knowing what she wants sunflower as a crown on top of her head. As she holds on, yeah, her wand is right here. That's the wand here from the 3 of Wands. It's also connecting with this 9 of Cups, with this wish fulfillment energy of things coming to fruition. Thank you, Spirit Guides, Angels, and Ancestors. Please show us the cards. Aho. It's the Knight of Swords in reverse. It's interesting. We have the Knight of Swords in reverse, the Knight of Wands in reverse, the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. And that's the lack of communication here. And this is wanting to come out from the bottom of the deck. Interesting. So I was thinking that this actually belonged here. And this is validation of the 5 of Wands. It's the 6 of Wands in the upright. It's Jupiter and Leo energy. This is overcoming those obstacles. This is overcoming the obstacles, both within the connection, because this is where this wanted to be, but also within themselves. Challenges, what are those wands? You know, what are those 5 wands? It's connecting me to the 5th chakra, the throat chakra. So it is a lot about the lying that's been going on here, and the lack of communication can also be around something that was said. But, you know, this is also the wand energy. It's the energy of love, and it's matters of the heart. So are there people involved? What exactly are those wands? Because they're overcoming them. Look, this owl is wearing a floral laurel wreath as a crown almost, but that is reunion energy for me. And you can see, look, it's this victory wreath here as well, which is also looking a lot like a reunion wreath with the floral arrangement here within the laurel wreath. These are leaves that don't change color. And it's right here on the wand. So it's like a victory energy. And it can be this message that I feel like is trying to make its way in here. It's the Fool card, because it's also connecting with the Lovers in reverse. And that's a lot of the regret here. And they're coming in with the World card energy. So this is having overcome those obstacles and kind of getting back on track, if you will. This is clean slate energy. It's the Fool card. And it's more Uranus energy. It's Aquarius and Uranus energy. And it's interesting because it is there potential here? Yeah, of course. So where is everybody going on this journey? What decisions are you making? Because we see that in the Seven of Swords, the runner, the dishonesty, running from the connection, running from communication, whatever the case is, who's still coming out of that. And it's going to change everything here with the clarity they have. Now it's changing again. That's the Uranus energy, and that's the Fool energy. It's the Fool's journey. It's taking a chance at a new path. It's a clean slate here. It's learning from what has happened in this connection. It's the Four of Cups, and these are all wanting to come in. Interesting. The Four of Cups in reverse. So this is finding another way here. Look to come. It's the Six of Pentacles here in the upright. That is the Moon in Taurus energy, and it's a reciprocal energy. It's also a giving energy. You can see the owl here, handing over a pentacle. And it's interesting because, look, there's Five of Pentacles behind the owl, which, of course, brings in the loss, the Five of Pentacles here. And now they're offering this pentacle. Finding another way in, though. Why is that? Could it be that some of you have blocked your person? Maybe. It's the Nine of Wands coming here in the upright. This is the Moon in Sagittarius energy. It's interesting because that Moon energy, of course, is bringing in all the emotions around this. And this is really just keeping up some walls, I want to say. But it's also that 9, and the owl is right here on the 9th wand, and that's things coming to fruition. There's an energy here that comes through as well of persistence. Do I feel like they're being persistent? Well, somebody's heading here toward the Wheel of Fortune. And when I say somebody, I mean your person to turn it. But this is both of you here. And by the way, Leo, Scorpio, Taurus, and Aquarius energy, they're fixed signs, don't really love change. So I'm wondering why your person has been so indecisive. Is that around commitment? Is that around other things in their life that they have not wanted to give up? This is a change in this connection. It's a turning point. It's the Wheel of Fortune. And of course, that's a new cycle. It's a renewal. It's the end of a cycle, and it's a new cycle, which we see coming here. It's deducing into a one, and that's the potential, but that's also the opportunity that's going to be taken. And we know here there's a lot of energy from the get-go that they're overcoming their own obstacles, I want to say. I think it might be coming through in a message. It might be in person for some of you, but this is a new start. It's news coming, and for me that might be connecting with a message. But I got to say, there's also that energy in the Four of Cups in reverse. It's the Moon in Cancer, that there might be some blocking somehow, Are all the digital avenues opened up for communication, email, SMS, social media? It's also an energy of them trying to find another way in with that cup, because we can see that they've been, there's kind of a hot and cold energy here for me, especially with that Knight of Wands. So it might be literally a message just coming out of nowhere. Your destinies are intertwined with this person. It's a fated connection. It's also a deep soulmate connection, which we already know, but it's more validation of that. And I feel like you've known your person. This is wanting to show itself. We're going to leave it here with all the cards because there's too many under there, but that wanted to show itself that you've known your person forever, or it feels like you've known your person forever. But coming into your destiny, The Knight of Cups, there's a stack under there. It's too many. I don't feel that they belong to you, but the Knight of Cups really wanted to show itself. It's almost like writing all these reversals here. It's revealing something here as well. This is the Princess Charming energy card, and it can be coming with it a proposal. A new beginning. It can be coming with it also here with the World card, a marriage proposal. Interesting. Things are really changing here, though, I will tell you that. It's extremely clear. The Page of Swords wanted to show itself, and this was also wanting to show itself, and it's the Empress, and that's where we're going to stop, actually. And we're going to talk about it in a minute, but I just want to talk about this Page of Swords in reverse here. So we know that this is an energy of, kind of not being sure, making some change here, keeping an eye on things, holding on to some truth. So for me, it's both an energy of releasing that, and we see in the Ace of Swords that they have gotten this clarity. But I want to say there's something also maybe going on with your person in this energy that has kept them from coming. It's tied around, it can be tied around some legal issues. It's not going to be for everyone, and it doesn't always come through for me. It can even be around some money issues. That's interesting. And it is coming in your person's energy, I will tell you that. But it's also a spinner because, and what do I mean by that? And that's the energy also of the upright, because I do feel that they've been trying to find a way to come to you and keeping an eye on things. And that can be oftentimes an energy of sort of spying, if you will. The Empress is the last card that wanted to show itself. And yeah, so the Empress has access to all the elements, of course, water, air, earth, fire, the love, the clarity, the commitment, the energy of love, and also taking that inspired action. This is more divine feminine energy. It's also Taurus energy. And it's an energy of new beginnings and fertility, abundance, helping to, of course, she can grow. The Empress can grow anything, actually. And it's all within divine timing. And that's also including, I want to say, jump-starting communication. We see things here are changing. This is a turning point in this connection. And a lot of what's going on here, too, that's coming in, and it's wanted to be here with the Moon card. There's an emotional availability coming in and opening up, a big opening up in communicating here and speaking the truth. Wanting to restart something. This is an emotionally available energy that's coming in. I do think that this is a message, some type of connection via message. So again, whether it's SMS, email, social media, and for some of you, there's a blocking in some of that. So they're trying to find another way in. Messages from their higher self, channeled love messages. I write messages that I never sent. Yeah, there's that energy is here. There's a stubborn energy that's here. I know you were giving more, and I'm so sorry. Didn't we see the Six of Pentacles in the cut deck? That's too many, but these are yours. I wish I could see you in person. It hurts my heart that we can't be together. I wish I could tell you what is really going on in my life. Are you okay? Who is sending this? If you feel you're sending any of these messages, then that's how it is. We're going to look at those in a minute. And these are also yours. I'm going to bring in another deck. Come to me in my dreams. I'll kiss you there. Loved you yesterday. Love you still. Always have, always will. Just thinking here is this. It's like trying to move these cards, you know. When you feel my energy, it's because I'm thinking of you. I'm so sorry I lied to you. Yeah, we see that in the Queen of Swords in reverse and also in the Seven of Swords, but we also see the truth coming. What is that around? Okay. Okay, so I'm hearing there's a particular deck today that wants to come in. Did something just turn there? You know me better than anyone. I want to return, but I am a big chicken. Yeah, there's a lot of that night and night reversal energy, but we also see this Knight of Cups here is actually on the move. It's interesting though, they have their armor on. I mean, it is a knight, but that does bring in a little bit of conflicting energy. There is still some fear here with your person, and I also feel that in that page energy. Yeah, I mean, even coming with that Ace of Swords with the clarity, because that does bring a little bit of conflicting energy. I knew the moment we met I was yours and you were mine. Are they scared to ask you something? That's too many. I trust the universe will bring us together. That's the World card energy. In fact, it's going to go here with the World card. These are yours. I want you to come back because I just can't stop loving you. I'm willing to accept that the fault was mine. As I said that, I could swear that owl was already turned around, but I felt like the owl was turning around and saying, I'm listening. I'm listening. So there's going to be a conversation here for sure. For me, it can be that it's also via phone, you know, and it can't even be in person. I just feel like it's through a device, you know, but that can lead to an in-person energy, but they want you to hear them out. I know that I've caused this mess, and it's coming here right with the Seven of Swords. I want to bring in some totems today, is what I'm feeling. Interesting. So it's the new beginning. Finding the opportunity and the potential that is still here, and it's the energy of controlling what you can and letting go of what you can't, but things changing here with this 5. Also via communication, that's the 5th chakra. Yeah, it's extremely clear. And the mermaid, interesting also. Now look, the tree of life with the heart here. Yeah. This is just really clear. So the mermaid is, you know, folklore of saving drowning sailors. And she's turned around here and ready to receive. So it's an energy, it's the reciprocal energy now. It's the 6 of Pentacles in the upright, because there's an acknowledgement with your person that they were not giving. And look, there's both here. So it's the energy, look, of the past. And for some of you, still the current. It's literally this owl energy that I was feeling, of kind of turning around and saying, I'm listening. Because look, the mermaid here was just giving and giving and giving. Emotionally giving. The mermaid lives in the divine. The mermaid lives in the divine. She lives in the love. She lives in the emotional energy. And she was giving and giving, and she has her back here. And as your person is approaching, interestingly enough, look, it's a wolf here. This instinctual energy connecting also to that high priest energy and the moon. Coming here, opening up. My gosh, look, changing everything again. Lots of Uranus energy here, asking for a new start, a clean slate. It's like the mermaid is turning around again and saying, I'm listening. They're going to have to work for this, though. Look, there's a gold heart. That's a lot of good luck. Here is this a rabbit? Yeah. Oh my gosh. So this is a rabbit. It's a heart. It's the matters of the heart, and it's the new beginning here. But this heart is like the judgment energy that I was feeling. Look, marching in here holding a trumpet. It looks like, you know, it's Archangel Gabriel energy here. The angel for messages saying, wake up, get some clarity. What do you want? And we see here in the World card that they're moving toward that. And I feel like this is something big. It is something big. And you want to hear them out. But boy, there is a lot of truth that you need to hear. humility. The communication has to open up. There's no other way. Look, it's sort of like an unbelievable energy too. It's like when pigs fly, you know, they're actually good luck pigs, and you know, there are angel wings here on a heart. So yeah, this pig is flying all right with the help of Archangel Gabriel, which is shapeshifted into a rabbit here today before our eyes. I want to see what they're wearing. Of course, there's hearts all over their top here. There's hearts all over. Yeah, just make that decision. Wake up. Transformational energy here around this. Coming out of the dark into the light. Fixing what was wrong. You know, it's the butterfly energy. It's the transformational energy. And it's interesting. Here's a little kitty. It's the last totem. And, you know, it's connecting to the Queen of Cups today. They are little secret keepers, and we know that that's being revealed. They're protectors too. They are also healers, cats. You know, there's a vibrational, a particular, gosh, I want to say a sound. Why am I suddenly having a brain fart here? But a level of their purring that's healing. But they also heal the heart chakra, and they also, you know, they come over and they will go where healing is needed, and they'll absorb that negative energy, and then they'll go and zoom it out. They'll go and release that energy. They're healers, cats as well. And that's connecting really strongly with the Queen of Cups here, and this wolf here, of course, connecting with that moon energy of opening up and communicating. And it being quite healing and transformational, changing everything here in this good luck energy with this gold. And wild that Archangel Gabriel came through in a bunny. But it did. Okay. That's your reading today. Thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate it so much. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed channeling for you. And if you did, I would really appreciate it if you took the time to like the video and subscribe to the channel. This really keeps the channel moving. So thank you again. And it goes without saying, thank you for joining me today. I'm sending you love and light on your journey, and I'm looking forward to seeing you at another love reading. Until then, bye.